Yo, little bit late in. I was doing a couple little things. Got a little sidetracked there, but what's going on? Fellas. Where's everything at? Here we go. No, I don't want to buy some stupid game. Go ahead and fire this up. What's going on, Fred? Fanatic, what's up? What's up? Dan first in. Yeah. Aaron, Craig, Scott, what's going on? Fellas, what's up? Let's get this tunes going. Let's jump in here. Get a little play on it with these little characters in ETR or whatever. Speakers a little loud. Oblivion, what's going on? Let's see here. What am I doing? Holy Fire Paladin? Nah. I don't know, it's hard not to use like the Cold Sorceress, I'm gonna be honest. Because it's so much powerful than everything else. Yeah, I don't know. Holy Shock, Holy Fire Paladins. Fire's pretty good too, though. With all that minus. Well, it doesn't matter what anybody says. With this gear right here, the Cold Source is by far the most powerful. I did see Macrobio's boy thing, but he was talking about with Infinity and stuff in the end game. But the thing is, I mean, it depends on the person. If you're a person that in ladder, in the first like 2 weeks of ladder, you get Infinity and Enigma, and you have your Hoto, and you have everything in the first like 2 weeks or month, then yeah, once you have all that stuff, the Cold Sorceress isn't going to be more powerful. But if you get one of these Sunder Charms and you're like, you don't have your Infinity, you don't have Infinity, essentially, for any of your characters, then Cold Sorceress is going to be crazy. Relative, before you get Infinity. So, Bliss says he gets all of his stuff in like 3 months. Let's go Fire, I guess. Why not, huh? Is it true the new content's level 99 only? Asked Trev is. No. The new Terror Zone thing that they made is, it's made so people can get to 99 easier and faster. Not you know, not to mention there's a thing that like not a lot of people really talk about with, like, you know, whether these are going to be OP or not OP. So you can only get these from Terror Zones, right? And the Terror Zones, you can't pick where it is. Like right now, where did it say this is? Lost City, Claw of the Viper Temple. Well, so if you go to this area and you're a Fire Sorceress and you want to farm, you can only get these from the champions and the boss packs out here. Like these guys, easy peasy, no problem. Oh, I forgot that these are, I got one of these on here. Let me go put this back real quick. So I'm gonna pretend as if I do not have one of these, and I know they can't drop, but I'm just gonna pretend as if I don't have this so I can like go farm one or whatever. You're gonna run into monsters out here that are immune to you like all the time. The problem that people were saying about Terror Zones is that they would come out here, and not that these. See, once again, when you try to show the example, you can't do it, but. I guess in this area there aren't fire immunes, but you're going to be forced into like, let's say you have an hour or two to play and then you got to take the kids to football practice or something, and you come out here and everything's immune to fire. You're like, well, I guess I can't farm the one thing that I need to get to break immunities in the Terror Zones. So that's kind of where you're going to end up, because you can only get these in Terror Zones. So you're going to be like, oh, I can't kill any of this stuff to farm the thing that I need, but, you know, crap, you know what I mean? So there's gonna be a little bit of an issue there. You notice how good stuff's just dropping everywhere in these Terror Zones lately? It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. This demon crossbow's not great, but it is kind of a rare one, right? Isn't this pus spitter? Oh, gut siphon, I mean, gut siphon. Not the one I thought it was, but... It's just unfortunate that you have to go in the places that have all these immunities to get the thing to where you have to be able to break the immunities. You know what I mean? Seems a little weird. I mean, and I'm not, you know, I'm anti-change, guys, so I'm not, like, saying good or bad or whatever, but doesn't that seem a little odd to anybody else? Yeah, Cold Sorceress doesn't need Infinity. Yeah, the only thing that was really holding back the Cold Sorceress was cold immunes, you know what I mean? And now, you don't even have to, you just need to get yourself a cold, one of these cold Grand Charms, and you're, like, rocking and rolling, you know what I mean? They should give us Infinity on PTR to test other builds. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, yeah, you come across the creepy crawlies. And on Players 1, your mercenary can take everything out, like, in no time, but it'll be a little bit different when things get a little bit more difficult. Kung Fu says he's been getting wicked rune drops in Terror Zones. Yeah, I've had a few, not insane, but yeah, and they give you these characters like, I don't know. Well, I am a fire, well, I don't know. I just feel like my resistances are never really that bad, right? I was thinking about going and real quick just spending some time and getting together like a budget build that would be at the end of ladder. Like if you would get to health difficulty and then jump into doing terror zones, like you didn't want to go run chaos and do bail runs over and over again to get high enough level and to find gear and go do a bunch of Mephisto runs. If you wanted to go straight into doing that, like if you had like lore, spirit, sword, and stuff like that, with this, you know, how hard would it be to try to farm to kill the champions in the terror zones to get this on actual budget gear? Or is it essentially just going to be the same, you know, thing or whatever? For Sorka, such build is Frozen Orb Fireball. Yeah, when you get one of these things, dual specking's like all over, right? Dual specking is officially eliminated. I was never a big fan of dual specking anyways, but... Ooh. Phew. Wasn't there... Where's the other place out here that I was looking for? Oh, it's out the Valley of Snakes or whatever. Not the Ancient Tunnels though, right? Yeah, Lost City, Valley, Snake, Claw, Viper. That'd be Ancient Tunnel Terror Zone. Let's go. Did this one? Are there even any? I never even walked around here. Why did they? Good thing that area is terrorized. There's no monsters. Oblivion says bring back Meteor Sorks. Yeah, Meteor's gonna do a bunch of damage. What do I even have on? Oh, F4. That's right here. Yeah, Fireball's way cooler. Yeah, I agree, Aaron. Yeah, Meteor's just kind of slow. Hit it. Wait. Boom. Finally lands. Like, everything, you can just kill everything before the Meteor even lands, right? Do you think Traptons are going to get the shaft since the charms won't apply? Yeah, that's pretty funny. I didn't really think about that at first, but yeah, that, and plus the physical, like, all the summon druid, which needed help, isn't getting any help. And you know what? That was also kind of a funny thing, too. They're like, yeah, terror zones are too easy. We hear you, you know, and that was all coming from paladins. A lot of people who were playing paladin. Terror zones are too easy. We'll look into addressing it. And, but Okay. And then they're like, all right, here you go. We'll make the terror zones easier with this new charm that breaks all the immunities in terror zones. Like, wait a second. You just said that everyone was saying the terror zones were too easy, and now you made them easier? That's pretty suspicious. But isn't that kind of another weird thing there, that people were complaining terror zones were too easy and they made them easier? Yeah, it's just test the PTR right now, so the louder group is the one that's heard. Well, I don't know, because they heard the people saying the terror zones were too easy, and then they give you a new item to make the zones easier, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why you... I don't know. Come on, I'm not the only one that makes sense, right? Like... that, you know, obviously breaking all immunities will make the zones easier. Yeah, the Grand Charm, I mean, the way that and the idea of, like, how OP it is, it's obviously an opinion or whatever you want to call it, so some people are like, it's not so OP, it'll just, you know, yeah, you'll kill easier and stuff, but, wrong skills. If every single character is going to use the item, then it's OP, in my opinion. Like, it's like, I don't know, overpowered, but it's like, the way that I would usually use the word, the OP, like, Enigma's OP, you know, Annie's are OP. Like, under no circumstance would any character play without having an Annie if they can get one. So in my opinion, that's like how I kind of use OP. You know, it doesn't literally mean it's overpowered and bad, but it's like the most powerful possible thing. No, nothing would ever be used in its place, you know what I mean? So in that sense, the way that I generally use OP, you know, it is OP, because how could you ever make a build, or why would you ever, if you could get one, why would you ever make a build without it, you know? So, woo! Wasn't paying attention. The reading chat will get to you, huh? The reading chat will do for me. Never had an Annie, those are OP too, says American Bald Guy. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like, a lot of, I would say, it sounds like a lot. Maybe I should put a thing like this into the... Like, how many people really get the best gear in the entire game? Because sometimes us people that play, like, hours and hours a day, we think that everybody gets Annies and torches and, you know, Hotos and stuff. But talking to, like, people in the comments and in different groups and stuff, there aren't really as many... Like, I'm like... Oh, you haven't gotten an Annie yet? Like, D-Clone walks like 4 times a day. You haven't, and they're like, no, it's not when I'm home, or this or that, you know? So, I bet you as many, like, a lot, probably 50% of people, I'm totally speculating here, but probably like 50% of people are never going to get one of these charms. Like, ever. Unless they, you know, because you have to go into the terror zone, you have to beat the game, and then go into the terror zones and kill the champions that are gonna have, you know, in these terror zones, a lot of times they're going to be, like, immune to you. You know what I mean? So... And the terror zones are I still can't get past that they're like, we hear you, we got changes coming to kind of even out build diversity and this and that. But the terror zones are really just too easy for Hammerdins. And then they did nothing to it. The Hammerdins are still going to wreck so hard in all the terror zones. But then they made, like... I don't know. They made terror zones even easier. I don't know. It just seems like an odd choice to me. Right, Freddy. Yeah, he pretty much... Wait, it's that your definition of OP sounds correct. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure... I don't know, I guess I never looked up the exact definition of OP, like it's overpowered. Overpowered, to some other people, it would mean it's like game-breaking, you know what I mean? Like, the game is worse and bad because of it, which isn't necessarily the case. Just because it's best in slot doesn't mean it's bad for the game, you know what I mean?
Impossible.
What do you mean impossible? All right, maybe if anyone's bored, I'll just make them public, and then, or I'll just make them not public, but like, I'll put them with a password for if anyone wants to jump in here and bring Enigma. Like people are finding and making Enigmas already. That'd be crazy if it's that wild. The drop rates in Terror Zones for runes, like they jacked up that stuff like crazy or something. I mean, it could be, it probably is complete luck and happenstance, but I wouldn't be surprised with the type of changes they make if they did jack up drop rates in Terror Zones. We'll just go fill 1, password 1. Nobody, it don't matter. I'll just go around and kill some stuff here and chat and stuff, but if anyone wants to jump in and, you know, we'll get it to players 2 or players 3 or something, difficulty for Terror Zones, we'll rock it, huh? How's this character built again? We got randomly 3 base points into Hydra for some reason. At least, let's see, Fireball's maxed out. So all 4 of those. 1 into Warmth. 1 into Frozen Armor. I wasn't even rocking Frozen Armor that whole time, huh? This definitely helps other builds without helping Hammerden much. Yeah, it definitely helps other builds and doesn't help Hammerden, but like... The main complaint, well, one of the complaints, I should say, I don't want to put words in other people's mouths, but that Terror Zones were too easy. Like they should be harder, is what people were saying. And then they do this to make it easier. You know what I mean? So it's like, we need some Chaos Terror Zones. Yeah, I mean it'd be nice to not have to do Lost City, but you know, it is what it is, huh? Wow, what is all the points into here? You only have 1,300 health after battle orders? I wasn't even paying attention before about that. I was like, why am I dying so fast? Oh well. And it turns out I had like 500 health. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's see, you up to this elite snipe, right? That's probably the best bet. Oop. Can't see. What am I doing? Get back here. You schmuck, hiding from me. They'll probably jack up the drop rates temporarily to promote hype, then lower the drop rates a week later. I've heard, that's one of those like rumor type things, right? Antonio says run a hybrid build to clear the Terror Zones. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It'll just be a lot slower. You'll fall way behind if you do that. But I mean, a lot of people like doing that. So I don't even tell people that I, you know, my opinion on that anymore, because everybody always says run hybrid builds, and I would never run a hybrid build ever. So I'll just people love their hybrid builds. So one of the biggest things for me is I just don't like someone else telling me where I have to farm at, you know? Like, I don't want to come out here. Like, I don't want to do this. Kinda. I'm trying to let it grow on me, though. If I just, like, write everything off without really giving it a real chance, that's not gonna, you know, that's not a good way to live life, right? So I'm giving it a real chance, and, you know. What's your thoughts on the new GC? I don't know. So far, I'm kind of like not a big fan, but that's to be expected from anti-change guy, you know, like myself. Diablo 2 purist. Which I'm not a Diablo 2 purist. I just have my own opinion on what I want changed and not changed. You know what I mean? Because I want loot filters and gem and rune stacking and that kind of stuff, but I don't want the actual gameplay changed like they're doing. I don't want the items and the gameplay and all that stuff changed, because I think that's what makes the game as good as it is for so long, you know what I mean? I just want the annoying parts of the game to be less annoying. Like, I'd be perfectly fine with not having to have like a flawed amethyst to cube up like, you know, runes and stuff like that, because that's just a waste of time and annoying, you know. Aaron, what's the charm that triples triples damage for an ogre maul? Oh, so I was trying to think of what's the best possible wrong way to pronounce the charm is. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't a charm that ends in ER in like French or something? Isn't that doesn't that make like an A sound? Like couldn't this be like sundray, like sundrade? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought ER made like an A sound in French or something. Not a French expert. So IER? Ah. Is A in French. Really? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a sundrade charm. That's hard to say though. It really is. Sundrade. Sundrade. I gotta work on it. The tilde or whatever that's called, the tilde E and an ER make the same sound. Gent. Yeah, this is a kind of a slow one here song. Boy, this CTA is as bad as the one I got in single player. My chair really low. What's going on here? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's going on? Someone shrunk my chair. Oh, that's Sarah. Sarah's French Canadian. That'd be perfect. Yeah, she was up in here. What's the password? Oh, I made the password just one. Bill 1, password 1. I'm just nothing serious. You know, you don't have to stick with me. You don't have to do whatever. I'm just going around and whoever else hops in. Lum rune. I'll just grab it. Whatever. I'm not gonna do anything with it with this PTR, but I'll keep the habit going of saving everything. Mulling, lumming up. I mean. I wonder if people have made like enigmas and infinities yet for real on PTR. I bet you somebody has. I'm sure someone on JSP like bought the first burr rune found on PTR or something and made you know, guaranteed, right? Must pick up rune, can't stop. Yep, chewing over here. There we go. Shoot. Oh, mic, guys, I better pay. I was gonna read some chats here, but I'm gonna probably get ripped here if I don't pay attention. Where's the champion that's giving them all the might? There we are. No, got ID. This is going to be 4-socketed with 45 to life. No, that wouldn't be good. You need like 45 to life inherently on it, and rolling with 4 sockets and 100 to. We're never going to need mana charms. Let's go like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't need a lum rune. Nah, can't do it. I can't throw it out. Can't do it. All right, I got this pretty much cleared out. How about I jump to maybe? Oh, we got the second level. I forgot. Clear these guys out. Ooh, let's go ahead like this, like that, like this. Kick, 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 kick. Alright, Phil 2, if anyone's interested in jumping in on this stuff. Terror zones should be the best for finding these charms. Actually, these charms they're only, according to right now, these charms will only be able to be found specifically from the champion and bosses and stuff like that in terror zones only. So that's the only place you can find these. So that's the kind of the weird thing. Like, they made these so that you could break immunities in terror zones, but then you have to farm terror zones where they have the immunities that you can't kill in order to get one. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what do I think about the update? I'm a big anti-change dude, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm still at. I was anti-change before, and this didn't change my mind, so. Where are we here? Okay. Oh, that's not a champion. I thought he was blue because he was a champion. He was just cold. He was shivering. Oh. Oh. Aaron says the magic one is worthless. Yeah, which, what I've kind of, yeah, so if you're a bone necro, you get no love. Right? So a few magic immunes, it doesn't matter. Yeah, kind of right. What up, what's going on? What's up, Russell? What's up, Tomac? I think the Sunder Charm are great for build options, says Russell. Yeah, I mean, it is, but once again, we got to remember, you have to farm Terror Zones with these characters because they only drop from Terror Zone champions. So if you're a Fire Druid or whatever, you're going to have to constantly farm Terror Zones with your Fire Druid walking around trying to kill the champions that could be immune. Like, you could get in areas that the entire areas are like immune to fire, and you have a Fire Druid. So you can't farm to get one because they're all immune to you, but you need one to break their immunity. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like a catch-22. So I don't know why they chose to do it that way. I don't. Because the terror zones are like a key to themselves. So what it's kind of going to do, in my opinion, because everyone's going to default to the best possible. Like, that's not everybody. When I say everybody, I mean 70 or 80% of people, a vast majority. They're going to default to the best possible. So, like, you're going to see all these, like, cold sorceresses because you can get a Sunder Charm reasonably easy. You have teleport right off the bat, just kind of like always, you know. It's going to be a lot of the same stuff, but all those same characters are going to be more powerful. Nice little 4-socketed wire fleece there, right? Because the drop rates on the charms will be high. Yeah, I'm not sure. They haven't said nothing. I've heard very varying opinions on how rare they're going to be, because they are specifically only going to drop from the champions and bosses. But like you said, they probably are going to want people to be able to get them. But, you know, it's so hard. But, like, if everybody gets one, then they're just going to be pointless, you know what I mean? So it's like the reason everyone wants Infinity is because it's so hard to get. That's why they're so in demand. It's just, when you start messing with things like this, it's real hard to, you know, it's like, why was Annie so crazy before? Because it was so hard to get. Now it's easy to get, and then now, like, a lot of people just don't even bother. They just don't care, you know? Like, I don't care about getting, you know, an Annie, at least. Maybe it's just me, but I thought he could teleport that distance. Maybe I'll try to catch up on some more of these over here. Only 3 of the charms worth anything, says Richard up there, along with a bunch of other stuff about trading for them and stuff. Yeah, and that's one of the things too. You're gonna get one, and you're gonna be like, I got the magic one. Oh god, like, it's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. I can't trade this for anything. Or like the physical one. There's gonna be some barbarians, but really, how many are there really gonna be barbarians farming the terror zones all that much? You know, like, boy, I hope that's just some PTR glitch, how the game keeps not loading when I'm teleporting into it like that. I mean, it was always a little bit slow, but this seems like even more so. Like there's like lag or something. The Holy Fire and Holy Shock ones are wearing Templar's Might. I'm not sure exactly everybody who's in here, but Yeah, I seen, what was it? The Amazon has Templars or Tyrael's Might on it. Like you can, like they put that on there specifically so you could switch and use it. I'm like, throw it on, let's go, baby. Cold Charms will be the most expensive. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I might, for the next game, I'm gonna grab a different, I'll grab that Boazon, I guess. I think it's a fire boa or something. It's not particularly great, but man, there's no plus skills stuff here. It's like the CTA lasts like two minutes. Not even. Can't see anything. Too many items. Where's that loot filter everybody wanted? Ah! Grand Charm. See, that would have been right there. That would have been one of them. A Sundray Charm, if it was not. Sundrade? Yeah, Sundray Charm. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. A Sundray Charm. I don't know if I can say that. It's so hard to say Sundray. Sunder is so much easier. Oh, man. I can't wait to see the comments the first time I put that in a video. Why does it... Listen here, idiot. It's not Sundrade, it's Sundered. God, you're so stupid, Phil. Oh, God. Learn how to read, idiot. Detour Endgame is a really niche space. Ladder ranking is pretty much just streamers who stream a lot and having a demeasuring contest. Now the game is going to be harder on smaller players. I don't know about harder. I don't know. We got to see how the drop rates are on this thing and how hard they really are to get. And another thing too, I gotta put a poll out so I can really get a full grasp of like my audience and whatever. Let's just do one right on stream here first off. Let me where are we here? Is there the second level or something coming up? Okay, let's just go right here for a second. I'm gonna put a poll up here. How fast did you get your character fully decked out in season 1? Inside 2 weeks, under a month, 2 months, or never did. Ask your community. Just call him a Sandy Charm. Wow, whoever said that, where'd that come from? Who said that? Love it. I don't know who said it. I can't find it now, but I loved it. Someone said just call it a Sandy Charm. That's exactly what Xnay on all the other stuff, a Sundrade. I'm calling it a Sandy Charm. Fred, of course, Fred the legend coming in hot. Once you get your good old Sandy Charm, it's gonna be lights out. Love it. Kick. Slide to the right. The color of the charms looks silly. I don't know. For what it is, I guess the way they looked is the least of my... Oh yeah, it says right there. Just call them Sandy Charms, Fred. Now I see it. The Poison Sunder Charm looks like it was colored with a green highlighter. Yeah, they just like... It's like in Grandma's Boy. They're like, oh, we don't have time. What are we gonna do with these monsters or these things that look exactly like the other monsters and the other thing? Why don't we just change the color? Like, great idea. Yeah, and these everyone slam a vote into that poll right there if you could, because some of these are incredibly interesting, and I think a lot of people, including myself, don't realize how the average person plays. You know what I mean? Because the average person isn't me and or like the super hardcore type of people, right? So hold on, doing my best Dabrunski imitation here. Except he rocks a double. I got black. He just has a better mop on his head than I do. And about 100,000 more subscribers. Fred says he can already hear people's anger from calling it a sandy charm. Yeah, once these sandy charms drop, what does it look like on the ground? I'm guessing it's gonna be just like it'll look just like a Geeds when it drops. I'm guessing, and you'll just pick it up, and when you ID it, it'll look like this, right? I think the Terror Zone should be fair game for D clones to spawn in. Yeah, I don't know. Canada represent. Yeah, I'm actually from Michigan, but Canada's we're like southern Canada pretty much, right? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, we got 5. I didn't realize I was gonna wait if it was just like 1 or 2 minutes. I seen it was fading, but we got like a few more minutes here, right? What do we got on here? What else do we got? Is there some other weapon? Like, I'm about to... No, they don't give you... bleep. Right, I'll stick it in here. Who cares? Saskatchewan. Nice. The comment on your charm announcement video seemed very split, like 65-35. What the? Yeah, the chat just like reset or something. I don't know. It's back up, right? Yeah, yep, okay, it's back up and going. I don't know, YouTube's so lame sometimes. I bet you now, what it did last time that it did that, it like did a reset like that, and all of a sudden it had a stream thumbnail from like a month ago. Or from like 3 months ago, or 6 months ago, I can't even remember now. Poor quality. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Yeah, that's one of those things that I swear it like never happened with Twitch, but when I stream it on YouTube, that does happen all the time. Kinda. Like, once a week that happens now. Now that I stream like almost every day. Sharp Vex. Oop, you hitting the wrong buttons. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab a different character. Well, next game. Maybe I'll remember next game. I was gonna grab some other character and just diddle around for a while. Boy, I just wanna... To be honest, it's hard to resist. Like, I just want to go grab the Blizzard Sorceress and just murderate everything, like, instantly, right? Wait, where's the way out? Oh, got me good. Got me real good. Yeah, if anyone's having trouble, refresh the stream or whatever, and it should be alright. Canada is beast, says Felix. Right. Tomax, not a fan of Canada. He lives in Ontario. Not great, he says. Yeah, I mean, never had a problem with Canada, right? No champions anywhere around here. American Bald Guy says he's never had an Enigma before, right? Right. Yeah, I think that's more of the I think that's more of the norm than a lot of us super regular players really would really admit or say, you know what I mean? I think it's really more common than, you know, like I bet you 3/4 of people never get an Enigma, you know what I mean? Or you know, Infinity or whatever, because I hear all the time like people saying they can never find high runes and like, where are you people getting these and blah blah blah. Bloody foothills. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, if you tell people they don't play enough, that's a pretty touchy subject for people, you know what I mean? People who have like 3 to 5 hours a week to play because they, you know, the kids and all that stuff, and they don't want to, like, you know, they want to go to their kids' basketball games and stuff like that, but hey. No, I'm just kidding, you're fine. Quill rats. I must be breaking their immunities, and I have no minus enemy light or fire res on here. Yeah, boy, Flickering Flame's gonna be like beast on. You're gonna be plugging facets in everything after you break everyone's immunities, and then dropping their fire res, everything's fire res down to 0. Yeah, that's why they gave us builds like this too, to be perfectly honest. They want us to like farm things with characters that don't have the right gear on, essentially. Because it's real easy to make characters look super OP when you're rocking like Infinity and Enigma and stuff, right? Psychology 22 said he might be going with the Fire Druid. Yeah, that's a interesting one, right? Right? I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna try a bunch of like new builds at the start, and then go like, yeah, this isn't really working out the way I'd hoped. You know, because they still have to try to get themselves one of these Sunder Charms that everybody's gonna want to get at the beginning. So it's like, boy, I hate these Javelin bros, to be honest. Javelins, Quill Rats. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a different character. Grab a different, how about... We'll go with the... Look at that Amazon. Look at that Amazon right here. See how this wicked Amazon goes, right? Fire Druid was great this season. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, you can rock it in the Stony Tombs, but, oh, I forgot I took off the fire thing over here to test, the thing, and it's on some other character. Here, you can stay in here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get this fire thing. Where did I put it at? On the Fire Sorceress, didn't I? What's going on, Jordan? What's up? What's up? Thought I had another one. What did I do with it? I must have threw it out or something. I don't know, whatever. Everyone wants to play a specific build, but it depends what Sandy Charm you find. Yeah, I mean... Oh, rocking the Hell Rack. Let's go! And you got no CTA. Great. We're rocking the Tyrell's Might, baby. For some reason. Yeah, psychology, I do agree with that. The Blizzard Sorceress got even better, right? I mean, how does Lucky know that they're going to be rarer than Geeds? Did he have any? Did he get leaked information from the devs or anything, or is he just inferring what he thinks from? Because I heard the same thing from like 3 other people that's what they thought, but I don't know how they thought that. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny that they gave every character an Act 2 mercenary. When they were like, hey, we want build diversity in different things, and then they built these with all Act 2 mercenaries. Kind of funny. Boy, the hotkeys on this thing is killing me. Geeds is rare, question mark? Not super rare, no. So you're guessing that he asked the devs? Lucky Luciano is in touch with the devs? Interesting. Let me get these hotkeys set up better. Well, better the way I like it more, I should say. Loading. Fire. Oh. Yeah, 5, that's where I want it. Alright. Oh, we got a multi-shot. What is that even set at? Boy, this is... Wait, they maxed multi-shot? Oh, then the fire ones are maxed out too. Well, you don't got the synergy. Well, whatever. How will Infinity affect lightning immunes when you have a charm? Yeah, it's gonna make Infinity even more powerful. Wow. Not fire... not the fire, son. My resistances are negative a trillion because of the gear that they gave us on this thing. I guess I need to go throw that duress on, huh? Here, I'll go do that. The resistances are too crazy. My men's. Going on, mouse. My men's. Still trash, but man, with no resistances, now you run so slow, like you can't even. Boy, this build is terrible. You think more people will use Frozen Orb? I doubt it. I doubt it. Well, you just gotta keep fire one arrow and move with this build, like, and try not to get hit. My god. I think it'll be a lot of Blizzard Sorceresses again, just kind of like always, and then Hammerdins. I mean, Hammerdins and Fist of Heaven's Paladins are still just as like mega strong as they were before. So Psychology says I made a Frozen Orb Nova build that could basically farm anywhere pretty efficiently. I mean, if you dual spec anything like that, it's never really gonna be the fastest, but I know a lot of people, I say it like 700 times, so it's not like I'm going to huge depth with it again, but yeah, people love their dual spec builds, but it's just so much slower than maxing out one specific type, and then farming areas that your character is really good at. Oh. Yeah. What Psychology said there. I might have missed a question. I try to pay attention because these builds are not built very well, and then, I'm trying not to just die constantly. But so I'm missing a few comments here and there. But yeah, the charm applies first, and then everything else applies afterwards. So when you're fire or whatever, well, the main thing is like you're breaking cold immunes, and then just your cold mastery essentially takes every monster to -100, so it'll automatically take a monster that's immune to you completely, and then you'll be doing double damage to it instantly, without infinity. With no infinity, you'll instantly do double damage with Blizzard. So the formerly cold immune stuff. God, that's crazy. Boy. So you don't even need to get infinity, and the Sunder Charm will double your damage. Yeah, those cold charms are going to be super, like, if you find one of those cold charms in a Terror Zone in the first week of ladder, you could probably trade it for like 10 burr runes. I'm not even kidding. So many men's up here shooting me. F those D3 charms, right, mouse? That's a funny. They've now added D3 charms into D2. Tomax says he'll get the first Thunder charm in the Americas. Where's my... Whoa, that took way too long. Boy, this Hell Rack is something else, huh? I think Hell Rack might be the new best in slot for bows, huh? Switch over to the Wind Force, huh? It's a fire boa, but multi-shot, no synergies with the Wind Force is better than the fire skills completely maxed out. That's crazy. Duh. No pro, what's going on? Yo. Finally punched in on time, even early. Isn't that crazy? Oop. Why don't you go up here? While we're here. Spray and pray, let's go! Ral Rune, legendary. Look at that. Alright, why don't we go to number 5, huh? Create that up. Oh my god, these builds are trash. I have to stop playing for now. It hurts my brain. Flickering Flame, the Holy Shock Pally, not the Merc. Yeah, they're kind of goofy. I don't know why they do this a lot, like... Because with the first PTR, they're like, oh no, we gave them good gear, and they see how much this absolutely just, like, wrecks the game. We better give them a different, we better give them really terrible. So they give us, with, like, Tyrael's Might on things, and, like... The Flickering Flame, it's got the -10, but, like... It's still just the random, not even maxed out, just the maxed out multi-shot with no points in the guided area works better than the maxed out fire skills. So, Tomac says he heard they dropped the rune drop rates. Have they released the drop rates on these charms? Nothing official, poker hands. JP, yeah. Yes, that's how it works. The charm applies first to 95%, and then like your Infinity's Conviction Aura will drop it down to like, it'll suck it away however much Conviction does. I think it's 80 or 90 or 100, I forget. And then like the minus Fire Res will drop it even more. Or like Cold Mastery, you have like minus Cold Mastery on a Blizzard Sorceress. Now you can break even all the cold immunities, and you don't even need an Infinity. Like, you just need that one Sandy charm. But I'm gonna try a different character actually. Let's go. Poison, I guess. Sure. What do we got on the poison one? What's my best shop in a week? Everything. I've found everything in a week. Bramble, Shaco, Mara's. This is like the best one, the best build that there is, huh? Oh yeah, I brought all the Sandy charms over here. So it's increasing your damage increases by 25, but I break fire and physical immune, so the corpse explosion will... Nobody will be immune to either half of the corpse explosion. Where are we at here? I did play this the other day, but I feel like... Okay, corpse explosion. We've got just 1 point into everything in the summon tree, which is like kind of weird. But fine, I guess. Why does a lightning-based character need a minus fire res on? Right, yeah, that's a good point. I guess I didn't look at that one, or I didn't pay attention. Okay. Poison does wreck pretty good, huh? I didn't even hit him with any corpse explosions. What are these revives? How long do they last for? 180 seconds? I don't know if these skeletons are even gonna last. Plus you can't teleport, so you can't really bring them along with you all that great. Oh, you know, I can only get 5 of them? Bruh. D2 therapy is Phil. Oh my god, you should do shorts where you help them community out. Do like you're talking about doing YouTube short videos? Yeah, I don't know that there's not really a great. I don't like the whole YouTube short thing, to be perfectly honest. Boy, with this poison build, everything dies too fast. You can't even really corpse explode anything. When you got like a million poison, where you get minus. See, like, here's a good example. Like, you have the charm to break the poison immune. So, even if something's immune to poison, it'll get broken. Minus 46 here, so we'll just call it 50 for math purposes. Minus 25 here, so 75 off the damage there. Poison skill damage is 50 up, so that's not the same thing. But, so, it's almost, so that would be, like, almost doubling the damage on the poison skill. On a poison immune monster. From that, so Whew. Get that back up. That full rejuve. Do the charms work better than Infinity? The only thing I hate about Infinity is the lag until the aura hits. Well, better, they work differently because like Infinity isn't going to break cold immunes and fire immunes a lot of the times, I should say. They do some. But really what I see is it's with Infinity, these charms are going to be crazy. Kind of that's the main thing I see anyways. Because like Infinity won't break a fire immune, but the thing is above 100%, Conviction only works at a third of that's why you can't break fire immunes. Their immune or their resistance will be like 127, we'll say, or something like that. And since it only works at a third efficiency, you only minus like 17 res or something above 100. So I forget exactly what the numbers are, but that's kind of a general gist of why Infinity doesn't break the immunities of fire and cold and stuff. But now they're going to be down to 95, so Conviction will work at 100% efficiency. So you'll instantly have them... It'll instantly double your damage if you have one of these. It'll double your damage on stuff that prior was immune to you. So instead of not being able to kill something, you'll do double damage to it. Which is kind of... But obviously all the other stuff you already did like double damage to, because... So every monster will instead of being immune to, will be just like every other monster. So pretty much. I know I kind of stumbled through that quite severely, my apologies, but yeah. Quite a stumbling explanation, but... How hard do you think it's going to be to find one of these charms? Jeez, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to stick these in the cube, to be honest. I'm not even corpse exploding because I don't even have a... Oh yeah, found that the other day, instantly. But I guess I don't really need it. Just looking for cool stuff. I've heard that they're gonna have a drop rate similar to Geeds. And this is all speculation from people, really. But the thing is that it can only drop from champions, so it'll have... I don't know. It's so hard to say. I don't know. Some people said this, some people said that. I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see in an official post or something what the drop rates are. I'm not gonna... I don't know. It's impossible to say, in my opinion. You found 3 Geeds in D2R. Yeah, Geeds aren't incredibly uncommon, but they're not, like, super common, so... But yeah, that's the you'll only be able to get these charms. They're only going to drop specifically from the champions and bosses and stuff like that in terror zones. So you have to come in these zones that have stuff that's immune to you and to all this other stuff to be able to find a thing that breaks the immunities for the stuff in the places that are immune to you, you know? That's kind of a weird choice, in my opinion, how they did this, but... One to Sork. Poison length reduced by 75. And a couple of resistances on there. No FCR, though, unfortunately. Hey, get back here. I have to kill this one slinger. Yeah, what Brian said, they don't really do anything if the monster's not immune to you. Right. Yeah, personally, yeah, I think maybe like 2 months into ladder that, you know, people can play their second builds to be some other type of build, but everyone's like first builds in the game, their first characters, they're not going to be any different than normal, you know what I mean? It's going to be Hamberdin, Cold Sorceress, Fist of Heaven's Paladin, you know, all the same stuff. Maybe some people play traps and stuff like that, but in general, it's going to be all the same stuff, right? So then maybe like their second characters will be, you know, that's the way I see it anyways. Yeah, the cold sorceresses are going to be like, and once again, this is the way I view it, they're going to be like even more OP early on. Like if you can get yourself one of these, somehow trade for a cold Sandy right off the bat. We're making it a thing. A cold Sandy right off the bat. Yeah, I mean you're gonna be wrecking everything like so effing hard. Because the thing too is like, if this is gonna work everywhere in the entire game, that's one of the big reasons that farming torches with certain characters, like you gotta have life tap, you have all them other monsters spawning around. So you could like farm torches like way easier early on with a Blizzard Sorceress, because all those things that are immune to everything in the game, they're not going to be immune to everything in the game anymore, because they're not going to be immune to you. So you can kill everything in there. You don't really have to worry about them, right? So there's another little thing that's like, yep. And now, yeah, we're gonna have to, what I'm doing right here, running around with a character that doesn't have teleport in an area that's super, there's like no monsters anywhere. This is what you're gonna have to do all the time, right? Oh, here's 4 monsters. Yep, there we go. Keep running. Run. There's a few more over here. Alright, we'll hop to another one. Not a Sammy, a Sandy. A Sunder Charm. A Sundy. You gotta get yourself a Sundy. Man, I wish I should have got a triple extra large. So it would sort with a minus lightning res with infinity and a Sundy. Be a hot sheet. Well, lightning kind of already got, well, yeah, because actually the stuff that you broke before, you would break the lightning immunity with conviction, but it would only drop it down to like, well, what, 90 something, or 89 or 95, I don't even remember exactly, but it would have very, very high res. If you had infinity now and you got the lightning sunder, you can yeah, the res will be 95, and then the conviction will work at 100% effectiveness, so the monster will have like 0 lightning res. So that lightning immune monster that was broken before, you're gonna do almost twice as much damage to that monster as you used to with just infinity. So all the other monsters in the game will be like unaffected. They'll be just as it was before. But so you'll kill lightning immune monsters pretty much exactly the same speed as the monsters that were never lightning immune. Alright. Oh, I gotta remember to... Ah. Everything dies from the poison so fast I can't even corpse explode anything. Oh, Mouse. 30 pack of ketchup, please, for his Sammy. Thank you for the super chat, Mouse. You Slayer. Ooh. Oh yeah, I was gonna throw that out. Cold skills, lightning mastery. Those don't match up. Thank you once again, Mouse, my man. Give him some emote. Give some emote spam, my mens, for the super chat. My mens. Glad to see the biceps are back. Yeah, I actually I didn't go to the gym today. I actually went for a huge, mega long bike ride. I probably went for like, I did stop for like 20 minutes one time. Picked the new thing to listen to. Let's see, how long was that? 17. It was probably not that long crazy, but it was probably like 20 miles, I'll say. So. Bye, Phil. Stream's over? What do you mean? Oh. Stream is not over, anybody. It's a joke. It's a joke. Because this song sounds like the end of a movie. It's rocking. Let's go. You know what? You know what? We're leaving it on today. Usually I skip it. We're leaving it on today. We're getting all wrapped up in the feels today, fellas. Boy, I hate farming this. Give it a chance. What do we got? It's 1:30. Got another half hour before we get to roll the dice and see if we can actually get a good area to farm. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna... Boy, if I just had Enigma so I could teleport around, that'd be so much better. So much better. At least if we had like an Aegis Puzzler or something. You know, I don't know. Oh, G-Stacks, what's going on? Yeah, I left your song on just for you, G-Stacks. G-Stacks loves this song, everybody. Loves it. Look at that, we just had 190 and now we have 170. 20 people left because this song was on. Unbelievable. Boy, the poison does so much more damage with all this plus skills minus res on it. D-Web is so nasty. My life is complete. I can cross the Rainbow Bridge and farewell, Slayers. Keep slaying. What? We're down to 160 now? You're telling me 30 people left because this song stayed on? What? Holy moly! That's wild. Well worth it. Every once in a while, I gotta keep the OGs happy, right? With a little ballad. My third grade teacher, I'd like to thank, right? Whoa! Now we're down in the 150s. Wow! G-Stacks, how do you feel that I put this song on just for you and 40 people left instantly? 25% of my total viewership just left because this song was on. That's crazy. I didn't think literally 40 people would leave because I left this song on. Yeah, very savage. They ain't the real Slayers though, right? That's the fair weather music fans. They ain't the true Slayers. Scott says, did I take my bike on any sweet jumps? No, not that kind of bike, right? Not that kind of bike. Nope, just a trail. There's a trail by my house I hopped on and I took it to the end and came back. Type of thing. I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but I stayed up. Apparently, the nights after, I don't need any of these. Apparently, the nights after football, I can't get up in the morning and go to the gym. It's just not possible. If I stay up till like midnight, I can't get up at 6 o'clock in the mornings. Can't do it anymore. I'm too old. Too old. If you're still here, smash that like button. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit that like button for me. Song's over, viewership's jumping up now. Happy birthday, Wisconsin. Yeah, Scott, birthday. It's my daily birthday, thank you. Every day. Boy, corpse explosion does so much less damage than poison on this build. Base of 18. Speaking of that, let's go, Chiefs. Yeah, let's go, refs. Let's go, refs. Give Patrick Mahomes 3 interceptions back. Right? Right? No, it turned out fine for me. I had Mike Williams in one league, and I got Justin Herbert in another league, and I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire in another league. So yeah, Clyde Edwards like accidentally ran for 50 yards like with 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. And I was like, yes, yes. Yeah, let's grab another different thing. You. Let's see. We're gonna go with the cold sorceress, right? Oh yeah, Robert, that body slam on Kelsey was crazy. I can't believe that didn't get called as something, right? Can't believe it. Don't need those. I was pretty sure that was a penalty before. I'm pretty sure. Hurricane Fury Druid? No. Never done that. Why did I keep 2 thulls? Or did they give you 2 thulls in here for some reason? Oh yeah, I tried to switch it to Frost Nova to see what would happen with that. We're still on Frost Nova? Yeah, we'll see what's up. I'll probably get slapped because my resistances are so bad. Cold and poison. Lightning's high. I mean, what does cold damage, right? Right? Wait, do I got the charm on here? Okay. Making sure. This thing have a radius of nothing. Yeah, the Nova stuff, you can't. It's hard to rock a Nova skill with no energy shield. I'm gonna be honest. Because you gotta like get right up in there, but also I mean, it works kind of cool, but you really need energy shield on any of these up close like Nova builds. Fort Rune. But I mean, it works kind of good, right? Morning, Phil. What's going on? Beth, what's up? But early on, if you got low res, potions are your best friend, right? Get over here. You got to take out the quill rats first. Woo! Get him, Snow Pro. Nah, we're just messing around. All in good fun, right, fellas? Little trash talking football. Yeah. Frost now, Nova OP now, right? How did I do this the other day? Okay, I got cold mastery. See, minus 190. So somebody who was immune to cold before now has minus, you know, the maximum like minus res on them. And that's the thing. Even just with cold mastery, they have minus 190, and you can't go past 200. So, like, see, this has cold skill damage, so that boosts your damage up, boosts the cold skill damage up. I guess there isn't really minus enemy cold res on items, right? So I was thinking, oh, 3 to jab. Enjoy your videos, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Dennis, thank you for the kind words. Yep. Maybe I'll go Frost Nova Sorceress, huh? For ladder reset.
Let's go.
Oh, Wicked Plumber, what? What? Let's go. What a slaying beast. Congratulations. 20 people are getting memberships. There's 150 in here, so what's that, 10% of y'all or 15% of everybody is getting a membership who didn't have one. What? Mercenary just got slapped by all these quill rats. Come on. Amelia, what's up? Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber. You legend. Ooh. Make sure if you got a membership, thank Wicked Plumber if you got gifted one. And don't forget, you can always link up to Discord, your channel membership. And that way you can be in our members only chat, and you can use these emotes too. Don't forget to use these emotes if you now have a channel membership. Another 4-socketed Monarch. Once you don't need one, you find them everywhere, right? Oh, my CTA didn't run out. I wonder what happened there. Didn't get to watch your stream yesterday. I assumed you are highly opposed to the charms because they changed so much. Oh, you see, you know me. You know me. I am opposed to them. I don't know about how highly. I'm trying to, you know, especially since I have absolutely no say in anything that's happening, I'm trying to, like, you know, not put out a judgment until it's like, yeah, there's no doubt, there's no way I could possibly not hate this. Like, so I'm gonna wait for full judgment until then. But in general, yeah, I don't like changing how the game plays. But to be honest, I bet you for like 80% of people... Actually, I still got that poll up, don't I? Where did that poll end up at? Alright, so we'll end the poll right there. And that'll tell you guys kind of a lot, I guess. 60% of people said they never maxed out their character. So, like, all the ways that we're thinking or talking about how it's going to completely change everything, it's really... You have to completely beat the game and then get into terror zones and then farm the crap out of terror zones in order to get one of these, or you have to eventually trade for it. 60% of people probably are never going to get one of these charms. So, yeah, if you kind of see that, it's like... I wonder, and yeah, I wonder how what these are going to trade for, to be honest. Like, early on, they're going to be so expensive, but it's how is it going to fall out, you know what I mean? Jesus said this still just kill monsters for loot. Yeah, but one of the things too is I don't like terror zones. I don't really like the idea all that much. Is what it is, but yeah, I like going like, where do I want to farm, and then going and doing it, not like, where are they telling me I have to farm now, you know? So it's like, that's specifically about the terror zones. So like, yeah, I could just not do the terror zones, and then it's like they didn't do anything, you know? So what was I doing here? What did I do with lightning sorcerers? I can't remember. They're like invasions in WoW, says Jinx. Yeah. I've heard that before from other people. Oh, I switched this to Nova, huh? Oh, that's why I can't see nothing. What am I doing here? Oop, what am I doing? Woo! These bros over here. I didn't put on my energy shield. Sweet Phil doesn't know how to play D2R. Switching from one build to another, I kind of forgot that I had to pop up my energy shield on a character that has 200 life in hell. That's pretty funny. We'll get him next time, boys. Oh, I guess I kind of need some of those here, don't I? Blizz Sork will be the wait, where do we go? Blizz Sork's meta next patch. See, this character has like no minus enemy res. Like I don't have a Griffin's up here. I mean, this has some minus on it, doesn't it? Minus 15. No infinity. But oh, wrong button. Poison res. The enemy of Nova Sorceress. Boy, and of Act 2 Mercenaries. What has he got on here? What? I might as well switch this guy. What's going on here? Yeah, it stinks that you can't, like, they have such little gear to test stuff with, you know? Like, they give you just these real bad builds like this. Let's get out of here. You can't, like, you can't get rid of your, get your poison res up and stuff like that to build anything, so it's kind of rough the way they built these, but... Yeah, no, George, no idea for currently, so... Crown of Thieves is 14th best in slot, right? Right, Jake? Right. I haven't tried the Frenzy Barb, I don't think. Let's take a look at this. Jeff says he doesn't think it'll be too low because then nobody will get them. Yeah, could you imagine how mad everyone's going to be if they... But that's how it's going to be, like, a month into ladder, there's going to be so many people like... Oh, I had... What is this stupid charm they put in? I haven't even, you know, seen it or whatever. So it's going to be... I have a feeling that's how it's going to be. You think they give you gear to simulate starting of ladder? Like an Immortal King's Soul Cage? Mara's and stuff like that? I don't know about that. But... Yeah, no, I think what they did is they just gave you gear the way that they wish that you would, like, gear your characters. Is the way I kind of see it, or whatever. They wish people would gear their characters like this. Shout. How do I play this character again? In case you want to shout anything away. Berserk we'll put over here, just in case I ever want to do that. Frenzy like this. We'll put it over here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. Oh, I didn't realize I had an Act 3 mercenary here. On the Act 5, bro. Lidless, lore, stealth, and spirit. Alright, well. Alright. Let's switch those. Let's switch those, actually. Well, slap, slap, slap. It's one of the easier builds. You can just hold down one hand like this, Frenzy. Literally, like this. That's how you play Frenzy Barb. What are these mercs? Right, right. Did I stop it? Oh no, these guys just take a long time to kill. Total skills. The merc was just firing into the wall when I wasn't looking. Did anything good drop? You guys have to let me know. Did anything good drop back there? Just hitting them through the wall, over the wall. Get some. Enigma dropped. Really, you fired up? Are you fired up for the send this week? What are you talking about, the send? What do you mean by that, Snow Pro? Yeah, blindfolded runs. Right, right, right. If I was going to get any of those Sandies, it would be the physical one. I mean, the physical one's going to be the one that's going to be worth, like, nothing, right? Because nobody plays a Frenzy Barb like this, you know what I mean? Because the only physical builds in the game, I guess, there is the Boa, Barb, and if you went with a Sealer, I guess? Like, no one does, like, a Jabazon. Bow ran out. Yeah, well, it don't even matter. You don't even need it as long as you keep swinging with Frenzy like this. How many days of ladder will we see the first declone? Right, probably like 4 days. Everybody can get their Annie on like day 4 of ladder. Boy, you know what? I'm kind of liking this. I'm gonna be honest. I am a big fan of being lazy as F. So I'm kind of liking this. You know what I mean? Not the fastest. It's not going terrible, right? Not going terrible. I mean, I would probably get, what would we probably want to do, though? Like an Act 2 Might Merc, for sure, right? Well, I know what a full send is, but I don't know in what context. Now, are you, like, for a send, are you talking about, like, getting ham-boned or something, right? Usually it's in context to something. Usually when someone says you're gonna send it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, you know, you're going golfing this weekend, you're gonna do some shots, you're just gonna send it? You know, and like, yeah, we're gonna send it. But no, I don't party no more, bro. I'm 100. The problem with physical one is a physical penalty. I mean, yeah, but like the thing is that if Especially like with this character. You're leeching life back so much, it doesn't even matter how much damage you... Oh, I don't even have it on here. What? Oh. Okay, well this build's better without it. I'm in the terror zone, don't even have it, just swinging away. There's no physical immunes out here. That's funny. That must be one I took over to the, whatchamacallit. The necromancer they never used. Yeah, apparently... This is like early on, you got, if you're playing characters with no teleport, running around with Frenzy Barb at 100 miles an hour, right? Yeah, there aren't really a ton of physical immunes in the game, really, right? There are some, but I'll send it back over to him. Yeah, Dennis says unless you're running Atmas, you can't really break physical immunes. But yeah, that's why, I mean, generally you would just swap over. The only thing that would ever be immune to physical, usually, is like a champion, you know? There are like the Nats, I guess, and stuff like that, but you swap over to, Berserk. Chop them down, right? Ghosts and Chaos. Berserk, Berserk, Berserk. The Oakland Raiders. You used to have an Oakland Raiders book bag. Nice. Boop. Is there anything? What was there anything else over here? That, oh, they don't have nothing else over here for the barb to use. Yeah, 10 life leech, 13. Oh, this don't have no life leech on it. This does, right? Somewhere? 9 life leech. Yeah, like 25% life leech. Beth says he likes the charms that have different colors on them. The thing. Yeah, it's cool, you know. Not ghosts in the cast, but the specters and arcane are immune to physical. Alright, let's see. Some people were saying the negative doesn't outweigh the positive for... Ooh, the mercenary leveled up. Let's see how much damage, if I'm taking any more damage here with this on. Yeah, I mean, I might, This is like an oath and an unbending will. This player's 1, so it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be Fist of Heaven's Paladin in player's 8 or anything, but... Imagine with a dual grief. Right, right. Ooh. There's some hits coming on up here. Yeah, I mean... Because, yeah, we didn't take any damage when I didn't have this charm on. And now we're taking a little bit here, huh? I wonder if that really is, you know, the thing. Oh, I didn't even have this open. Whatever you call it. Where'd he go? When they're... Be up a little further? Oh, yep. Yeah, this one's super easy, right? Better to just pull the charm out of your inventory when you come across someone that's immune to physical. Yeah, it might even be looking that way, yeah. I've heard that before from somebody. All but dissipated. Because out here, there are no immune to physicals, it looks like, so... It's like kind of it's a completely pointless thing out here. All it does is hurt you in this area. Berserk penalty worse? What do you mean by berserk penalty? Just how you completely lose all your defense or whatever when you use Berserk you're talking about, or like if you use a magic, because it switches to magic damage, so you got to use the magic one. Is that what you're talking about? Cube seems inconvenient. I mean, it's kind of inconvenient to take it in and out, but I mean, a lot of people use a cube all the time to get more magic find, you know, so. Does the charm work when it's in the cube? The jail. Gross. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure when you put it in the cube, it doesn't work anymore. We'll battle our way through here, I guess, and get to the waypoint and go to the jail, huh? Can you not hit these guys? What's going on? Bro. Yes, don't stop swinging. You're fine as long as you don't stop swinging. Oh, my CTA ran out. Cool. Or my bow. I always call it my CTA even though I'm on a barb here. Run, 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 run. The loss of defense thing you're talking about? Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. There generally aren't hardly any immune to physical stuff where you'd have to even use it, right? The Berserk, I mean. Frenzy, the one-handed build. Jail level 1. Oop. Don't stop swinging, champ. You'll be a star, right? See, so those would have been immune to physical, right? Let me go like this. See who we come across, huh? Boy. Very empty area. No champion. Boy. Gosh. We're gonna have to farm areas like this from now on. Oh my goodness. This sucks so bad. Yeah. Yeah, so immune to physical. So you'd have to come up here and berserk them down. But you're not leeching at all when you're doing this, so. Oh, I'm berserking with both of them. I got no mana. I'm getting mana leeched here. So that's how you would have had to have done it before. We'll throw this in here. Try to find a monster again. Man. Doesn't this look fun, guys? Trying to level like this. Hey, monsters. Yeah, I found some. Oh boy. Ah! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, they were stone skin. Or aura, but it's like, what? He was stone skin. They just wrecked. Oh, what, the battle order ran out right when I got to them? Oopsie. Well, if that's the case, that was my fault. Shocker, huh? There should be a charm that increases magic find when horking. I don't know about that, but wait, does this even have? Oh, they didn't even put points into item find. Snow Pro giving me $1 for dying. Every time I die, you gotta give me $1. I'm gonna be a rich man. Thank you, Snow Pro. You Slayer. Alright, go ahead and battle order up. and get on with it again. I'll have to watch. What are the battle orders? What do they got that at? Oh, they're just level 8. Oh, it only lasts for 1 minute? Son of a... I didn't realize the way they built these characters. Jeez, bro. Oh, G-Stack's in with $1 too. No, you don't really have to pay me $1 every time I die. You guys will be broke. Just broke. Oh, we got a Robert B coming in. It's once again, I do always mention this, I can never get the notification to work. Robert B coming in with a $25 donation. What a beast. Where do I got that at now? We'll have to go Robert B for 25. Done. Thank you so much, my man. I don't know how long ago that was. Might have been a few minutes ago. Hopefully, I don't remember. Robert B. Might not be the real name, but that was from. Oh, that was 1 minute ago. You're still in here. Appreciate you, Robert. You legend. Ooh-ah. Can you make a little dance for those dollars? That's on the OnlyFans, fellas. You gotta pay more than $1 for this, okay? That was worse than I thought. I thought it'd be funny because it was so bad, but then it was worse than I thought. Than I even thought it was gonna be. Please forgive me. Twerking will not happen. Fred got a 345 deadlift for 4 reps yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I definitely do not even try to deadlift that much anymore. I think the most I did 225 the other day. It's like, all right, I'm good. I don't want to hurt my back. I'm too scared to hurt my back now ever since I hurt my back at work. So, wait, there's no door to get in there? There's secret door. Yeah. Oh, Blizz Biggie's Robert. Gotcha. Okay. Appreciate you, Blizz. Well, we'll leave it up. Well, I guess I can, if it's you, I can change it back to you again, I guess. Since you were the last one on there, huh? Onesie. Boy. All right. I think I'm going to call her a day on these terror zones. Not doing a whole lot for me, I'm going to be honest. So, why don't we jump back into regular D2 with what I was working on before, huh? For some fun. Was I really playing online? I was online, but I made some public games people could jump in, but then a couple of people did, but most people didn't. But I mean, I was just playing by myself online because everyone's at work or whatever, so. Jake says mentions he has a few different back problems there, so take care of your back, kids. What was I rocking? What was I rocking? Was I still hitting the fire trap assassin? No, I just finished that. Oh no, the necromancer in cows. Players 3 cows, right? Boom. That's what we was doing. Posture check. Go ahead, go about right here with the mic. Mic check. Ooh Bliss says he's recovering from an injury now, gonna be a few months back before. Oh yeah, you did just hurt your back or whatever, yeah. Okay. Now I gotta remember how to play. How do you play this game? Completely don't remember how to play. Lower res, corpse explosion, teleport. Okay. Alright, there we go. I got a hang of it now. All fixed, all better. What? Oh. My possible Breath of the Dying base right there. Wait, Phil has an OnlyFans? G-Sex says he's about to be much poorer. This guy. I do not actually have an OnlyFans, alright? Just a joke. I got kicked off that platform a long time ago for being too risque, if that tells you anything. Oh, Dig dropped a like for me. Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, anyone up in this joint, hit a like for me would be great. Let me go ahead and change the title of the stream real quick. No, I'm not going to do an ad, YouTube. Stop telling me to do ads. Let's go... 171, let's see. We'll go 1000% chance of a high rune in cows today. Not an exclamation point. Boom, save it. Done. Name it only Phil's. It would break the internet. Like, the traffic on that site would just destroy everything. Alright. Whoop, what happened? Keys didn't work. This player's 3, right? I want to make sure I got things set up right here. Oh, wrong one. It's player's 1. I was wondering why everything was dying so fast. Yep, there we go. Everything dying so fast I can't even hit it with the corpse explosion, huh? All the channel members should change their name to Phil one day. Nice. Phil, not sure if you look into it, but your Streamlabs tips do redirect to Twitch instead of YouTube. Yeah, somebody told me that the other day, but I don't know why it does. I have no idea what's going on with it, like... That's got to be why they're not working, I guess. But you'd think it would still do the notification on Streamlabs, no matter where it redirected you after you did it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I could find something on the internet to like explain to me why it's not working. But I've been looking. I've probably spent like 10 or 20 hours looking. Like maybe not that much. I've probably spent like 5 hours. Like trying to look around, snoop around in the internet, looking at this, looking through Streamlabs. I cannot find any reason why it's doing that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Screwed Archon staff, don't have the skills on it. I shouldn't have even looked at it, it would just piss me off. It was like the perfect one. But it was... I don't think you could get 6 sockets on it if it's crude, right? Obviously, I think. All the... Oh. Like on YouTube, or are we changing legally, says Turkey Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they mean YouTube. Never know, though. You guys all change your name to Sweet Phil. First name Sweet. Serious question, how do you keep your Merc alive with that Necro? Having Andes on treachery on mine just drops in cows. I got a treachery, a Tal's mask, and an insight. Battle order up. I didn't even have battle orders up actually. I don't know. The main thing is you need to kill monsters fast, I guess. if he just sits there and gets beat and beat and beat. I mean, he can just sit in there, actually. Yeah, I don't know. People say they have such a problem with their mercenaries, and I generally don't. So I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. The biggest thing is going to be the battle order. So, like, if you don't have a CTA, you're going to struggle quite a bit. So that is one, so... You have a CTA and all that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jake. I'm trying to think, because, I mean, in cows, Andaro's Visage does have the minus fire res, but that wouldn't matter in cows. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not sure. Amelia just hates you? Okay, okay. What level are you? I mean, yeah, I guess if you were like... Are you like level, like, 70 or something? That would be the only other thing, like... Because I am, like, in my 90s here, so... The mercenary's life is almost 4,000. You think it's just player 7 that gets you? Could be. Could be. Because the cows take a lot longer to kill, obviously, if it was that higher, so... Can you below 0 resistance on your character? For example, do you get hurt worse at 0 versus minus 50? Well, no. Like, I mean, what gives me a bunch of resistance around here I can show? Yeah, like if you're at minus 21 fire res and you get hit by fire, that'll do a bunch more damage than if you were at 0%. I think that's what you're saying there. Yeah, and the lowest you can get down to is minus 100. What? Anyone can just go on and change their name to my name? Come on, that's got to be Snow Pro. Of course you would. Don't everybody do that. Don't do that. Hilarious. I get it. Come on. That's not me. You people. I'm about to take your mod status away. You about to be some random schmuck. It has begun. No, it has not. Nothing has begun. I know the way the world works. If I just say nothing's begun, don't do it, that means nobody will do it, right? That's not causing you guys to want to do it even more when I tell you not to. Turkey Man says he was about to, but he's too lazy. There you go. My type of man right there. I was totally gonna do that joke, but too much work. I didn't miss anything. I wasn't even looking at the screen for like 5 straight minutes. Low key, Phil's freaking out. I wouldn't say freaking out. War hat, legendary. Let me get another drink real quick. My apologies. Huh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? All right, Blizz, you gotta. I'm gonna have to chat with you sometime. I'm gonna have to chat with you sometime to how you figured that out. Because one time G-Stacks sent me a dono too, and it went through. Is it easy to put into chat or Is it easy to put into chat or the sweetest Phil? You people. It's gonna be hard for me to know who's who if you guys all have the same name. So I'm just throwing it out there, but whatever. Huh. That's interesting. Thanks Blizz for looking into that. Because yeah, it's so hard. Like I tried going on and like sending myself donations and stuff, but it wouldn't let me. So I was gonna like try to talk to my wife and have her sign up for a thing and test sending myself donation. Like I don't know. I just couldn't get it to figure out. Caboose is losing his mind over here. He's like, did I just smoke way too much? This is the highest I've ever been. It looks like it says Sweet Phil is everybody. Oh. It's like Whoville. It's like, what are those little Who's? Isn't it like Who 1, Who 2, or whatever it is, or something like that? Fred says, did he say anything good in the last 15 minutes? No, not really. Just some jokes and stuff here and there. Is poison fixed? Poison fixed. Poison fixed. I don't know. I didn't know there was anything wrong with poison damage. Looks fine to me. Port rune. Yeah, I think I need to grab those for something. Spirit rune sets. The Cat in the Hat. Okay. Pretty much all of them, huh? What happened while you were gone, G-Stacks? So apparently Blizz Biggie figured out why my Streamlabs donation alert hasn't been working. He sent me a $1 donation and it worked. And he's like, I figured it out. But since then, he hasn't been back yet. So I think he's sending me a message in Discord or something. Or I'm not sure what happened, but he just said he figured out the dono problem, the donation alert problem, which is huge, which is such a mega help because I'm incapable of figuring it out. And yeah. Oh, no CTA buff. Yo, Phil, big fan. Watch all your D2 videos. Appreciate it, Sean. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Battle boots and an unidentified Tal's amulet. Duh, I was hoping to nail it that time. 46 res right in the middle, but incredibly useful boots. So useful, in fact. I don't have them on there. They're the same color. But useful. Of course, I have like 50 of them at this point, but Sweet Phil helping out Sweet Phil, right? You figured out why the dono problem was happening? The payments got to get sent to Snowpro? You know what? I don't think that's the problem. You know, maybe. You're gonna wear a Sweet Phil shirt to the Ren Fair and see if any of the nerds recognize you? Oh, that'd be so sick. Or recognize the shirt. I've wear pretty much any time I go like on vacation or something, I wear it. Never been recognized though. Walking around Hawaii, me and my wife both wearing Sweet Phil shirts. I'm wearing like a Let's Get After It with an SP on the back. Nobody recognized me. She's wearing a Sweet Phil shirt. Nothing. Go down to Detroit. Nothing, you know. Dig says corpse explosion, fire damage, sunder charm, OP. Yeah, the only negative, I'm not sure exactly how crazy, like, it will help it for sure. but it does give you minus 75 to whatever resistance you're using. So kind of what I did is I put 3 of them because it's corpse explosion is half physical, half fire. And then the poison damage is obviously poison. So I had poison, physical, and fire. So it like broke everything. But then the only problem was is you end up with a ton of minus res if you have all of them like that. But if you just have one, you can just like, you can just put, so you could have 11, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you could pretty much have 7 small charms in the bottom there and completely make up for everything, all the negative of a Sunder charm, of a Sundy charm. So, yeah. Really, I would just be eliminating, what's 40 magic find. So instead of 326 magic find, I'd have 280 something. Yeah, like, so what? You know what I mean? You're breaking all immunities in the entire game, right? So, would you give up 40 magic find, only have 300 instead of 350 to break all immunities? I mean, come on. You know, pretty easy choice there, right? Mouse says, yeah, I'm Ren Fair famous, yeah. I mean, famous is famous, right? I got too many art runes. In SoCal, I'd be recognized as Fred. Nice. That's because we're all basement-dwelling Diablo players, so we feel, right? If I just broke into random people's houses and went down into their basements, I'd get recognized more often than when I went out in public. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I'd have to go to, like, BlizzCon or something to run into somebody to recognize me. Oh, they don't even do that anymore, don't they? They just do virtual Blizzard thing or something. They don't even do an in-person one anymore, do they? Sweet Phil fans be like, ah, the sun, the sun. Right. Yeah. I guess it's kind of... You guys roasting yourself, so I'll allow it. Sort of roasting yourself. 2:30. Wow, time's flying. I forgot I went for that bike ride this morning, so it's like, can't believe the day's so far in. I'm gonna have to. I only got an hour and a half till I gotta pick my daughter up from school. I turned my brightness. Wait, what? After I pick up my daughter, only a couple hours till I full send after that. No full sending tonight. No full send. I'm tired from watching football last night. I gotta to bed early. To bed early. Snowpro really trying to talk me into sending it tonight, giving it a full send. Some cakes. Sending some cakes. Thresher. Nope. Dude, energy sorceress is so difficult not to die. Well, energy shield sorceress is so difficult not to die, huh? I don't know. Maybe it got something built a little bit wrong. It really does kind of survive a ton if you have like the right gear, I guess. Like that's what I started the season 1 ladder off with, was Nova energy shield, and was just like wrecking. But I mean, it depends on some stuff, I guess. Thunderstorm Blizzard. Haven't figured it out yet. All right, well, I do have some videos on it if you want to look, maybe look into it a little bit. Woo! Not trying to plug my own videos, but I guess I kind of am. What? They're all gone already. Oh, you're level 20. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's a little bit different then. Can you even have energy shield at level 20? Yeah, the reason when I started off, I actually didn't respec at all, but that's because I was working with a team. So I actually kind of just went and saved my points. And kind of went along with the team until I got up to like level 6 and then maybe even up to level 12, and then I started dumping into the skills that I needed to dump it into. So yeah, if you're playing solo, like solo play and then party play is going to be a little bit different technique for sure. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Yeah, if any of you guys are like lower level, like 20 or if you're like lower level, I guess my videos might not be as useful. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't remember if I did a budget build or not. I don't know if I did a budget like Nova type build. Can't remember. Oh. Man, all this stuff's full again. How long is someone going to be at level 20 though? Yeah, well, Cody B, it's one of them things that everyone's different. I mean, generally, yeah, they won't be at 20 that long, I guess, but everybody plays a little bit differently, and a lot of times, kind of something I discover from my content creating and getting comments from people and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people don't, you know, they won't even get all the way, when they talk about they're playing the game, like they're not even all the way through the game and stuff. So just, yeah, people play really differently than other people. Like some people play a lot differently than other people, so just one of them things, you know. Because yeah, we might think of like, oh, the ladder reset, we like played through. I mean, what did we, you know, my team beat the game in like that night, you know. It reset at 9. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. We finished the game, you know. So, but other people, you know, they wouldn't have even finished the game yet, you know. They keep like, I don't know, doing other stuff, I guess. So John says he's got an 84 Javazon's his highest, so yeah. Just some people don't play as much as other people, you know. Some people just don't play as seriously, or you know, whatever. So each their own, you know, no prob at all. But I guess I was just saying it's sometimes it's difficult for people who play play a lot, play heavily, I should say, to understand people who don't play heavily, you know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. Depending how you play, getting to 25 can be a chore. Yeah, sometimes if you, because man, I'm a big rusher, not rusher, but like I rush through the game, rush. Like I could get to Bale when I'm like level 15 or something, but then you got to level, so then you got to go back and like run Tal's tombs forever to get up higher levels, and which is so annoying. So yeah, I've been there before. I'm like, man, I got to get to. I don't want to do my ancients till I'm 24, so I can jump to 25 and then I can go on. But that's my biggest thing, the most annoying thing. That's the thing, and I mentioned this with Terror Zones. The number one thing I hate in this game most, leveling. Hate leveling. And they're like, hey, let's make this thing where the only point to doing it is level. Okay. Obviously, you do find stuff too, but the areas are just like inefficient to farm because of, you know, the areas that they are. So when you get to Nightmare and Atma still has minor pots, that's so messed up. Oh yeah, I never realized that or whatever. I never came across that problem, but if that's true, yeah, I assume it is, but not that I'm saying you're lying or nothing. If it's true. Never noticed it or never had a problem with it, I guess you could say, or whatever. Oh, no wonder everything was dying so slow. I just had my CTA out the entire game. I was wondering why it was going so slow. Sweetville strikes again. Graham coming in with the birthday. Yep, daily birthday for Sweet Phil. Oh, Blizz coming in with another donation of 25. I wonder if, where's my regular donation thing at? Properties. Not that. Blizz Biggie, thank you so much for another $25. What a legend. Thank you so much. My man. Ooh, ah. Where's the donation, recent donator? Is this in here? Oh yeah, it's got your name and everything. Did he, let me check something real quick. Did he send me, because he's not messaging in the chat no more. But he just sent me, did he send me a message or something? Oh yeah, maybe he did. Yeah, he did. Oh, what an idiot. Hold on, I gotta message him back. This guy's saving my life here. Sorry, little... Here, phone stream, here, guys. I'm messaging. Hold on, where's my facepalm emoji at? I gotta add this in here. Gotta add this in here, hold on. He's probably sitting in chat like I'm listening to you right now. Nice. Oh. What? I'm back. Much better. Oopsie. All right. So I think I can fix it. Blizz came through. Simple problem, simple solution. I wonder... That's weird. Why did that get changed like that? Because I don't make that... Streamlabs gave me... Whoop, Jesus Christ. Streamlabs gave me that link. So apparently I have the link wrong or something, so... Huh, that's weird. Super weird. Alright, hopefully I can fix that and it'll be A-okay. Boy, that's super weird. Blizz Biggie, absolute legend. That was a sweet teleport, Phil. Yeah, I just go around just YOLOing everywhere, just telly-stomping stuff. I'm sure that's what you're referring to. Just like, oh geez, I just teleported right in the middle of a fanaticized, enchanted something pack, and they're just gonna melt me. Great, great, great. That's how I do. My description below is wrong currently, question mark? Well, the thing is that where's it at? Apparently? I mean, it still sends you to a link and it does donate money to me and everything. Like, the donations all worked fine, but just the, here, let me look at it real quick. Just the alert wouldn't work. Which is weird. I don't understand. So yeah, there was just an alert problem. So, all right, but it's, I mean, it's obviously, it's part of the thing that, like, you know, I almost feel like if the alert doesn't come, then it's almost like people aren't getting what they're, oh, what am I doing? You know, it's part of what you kind of pay for or whatever, right? It's exciting or it's fun, you know? That's part of the thing, you know, and I feel like it was kind of a big letdown on my part that I couldn't figure it out. Like, I felt like an idiot. I continue to feel like an idiot, but it is what it is, right? Just gotta get used to it. I've been doing it my whole life. Is chat broke? I don't see anything moving, says Brian. Yeah, I don't think so. Looks like everything's moving to me. Yeah, you want streamers to know you're enjoying the content. Yeah, for sure, for sure. He searched you on Streamlabs to get your alert to work? Question mark. Oh, I'm not sure how he figured that out. Like, so what he's saying, I guess or that must have been what he did, huh? Is that what he said? Did I miss some comments here? Is cows today? Yeah, we're cows today, totally. Oh, you were referring to my... Daryl said he was referring to my real-life camera teleporting, yeah. Well, what I did is I accidentally, like, I went to click on something like this, and I went like this, and I accidentally grabbed the camera on my second monitor. I went too far. Like, whoa! Oh, jeez. That was an accident. Spam in the Novas, because I can. This is one of my favorite ones, too. Something like speed pop punk or something, whatever genre. Not a good genre, or not good at picking which genre songs are, but I like it. Beef. We were having beef for dinner. Beef. I do need to decide what I'm making for dinner today, huh? Appreciate it, Fred. Appreciate it. My ridiculous reactions. My completely over-the-top and unnecessary reactions. Oh my god, you legend! Hoo-ah! It is pretty funny. Funny to do. Make spaghetti and hot dogs for dinner? No. No, G-Stacks. No. Run 42 is gonna be legit this Graham. Hopefully. Rune. Thod rune incoming, hiding in the trash loot, so we, because you don't have a filter. Yeah, I probably found like 4 high runes today, but they were just hidden, so I couldn't get them. Couldn't find them. I do just kind of wonder, though, why the developers are so... The people working on D2 are so against loot filters, you know? I just don't know why they're so against them. Like, literally, they've had to have looked at the same stuff and, like, seen the polling about it and stuff. Like, every time I do a poll, it's like, do you want a loot filter of some kind? Yes, like 95%. Not that much, but, like, you know, real high. What was the one that I did? What out of any of the changes you could have, which one do you want the most? And it was like gem stacking or currency tab, like some variety of that. It was like 60%. Loot filter, like way up there too.
I can't.
And it's like all this other stuff, like nobody wants any of it. Yeah, we're gonna make it easier for you to get from level like 93 to level 99 better. It's like, I don't care about that at all, you know? French fries and mouse, French fries and Oreos are your favorite? Odd combo, but to each their own, right? Another champion. Jeff says too much work to implement. I mean, I don't know, like, BT Neanderthal made his own mod in his basement and he puts a loot filter in, no problem. He like changes it in one day. There's loot filters in every single mod for D2, and these guys are just like some dude in their studio apartment on their computer clacking away, like changing it, making it in like a couple days. But the Blizzard can't figure it out, you know? I don't know. Creates an unfair looting. I mean, it wouldn't really create unfair looting. Anyone could set their loot filter any way that they wanted to. Like, you could just have it where you open options, loot filter tab. What don't you want to see? No cracked items, check. No arrows, check. You know, and anybody, you could set it great for anybody, right? So, yeah, the one that BT makes, Jazz, was just for single player, but I mean, I feel like a multinational, multi-billion-dollar company should be able to figure it out, you know what I mean? But oh, Bed Bass and Beyond coming in with a $10 super chat as soon as it eventually does come through. Thank you so much. We'll just go with Triple B. You Slayer. It says keep slaying. Will do, my man. Thank you for the super chat. War boots. Let's see. Try res. Do it. 1 res. Not enough. Apparently it's 10 minutes behind, but it's coming. It's coming. Run for Day says if there was just an option to hide like gold and arrows and stuff like that, that would be a huge benefit. I mean, like these things, nobody uses those, you know, like, I don't know. Captain Rar says an Ohm rune coming on, what, this run? This very run, he says. Let's see. I mean, I'd prefer a burr, but I'd take an Ohm. Yeah. Oh. I do need to... My CTA is real rough, so I wouldn't mind another one. Did that notification ever come through for that super chat, or what? Maybe I just didn't see it or something. It did? Oh, my bad. But anyways, glad you guys seen it at least. Sweet Phil, too dumb to notice. I was rocking out too hard to this song, probably. Any neat finds today, Kale? Just not really anything crazy. No. Nope, nope. Another day of Phil not finding much. Ooh. Mer. No cham runes today. Ooh, wrong color. I mean, nothing crazy, but it's cool to find a Shaco, right? Mesh belt. There's a little something. Little something, something. Oh, that's not what I thought. I was thinking it was a dungo. Got me good. Got me good. Increased maximum mana, though, right? I don't know what. Ooh. Little brain Phil, can't remember things. How's the cow hunting going? What's going on, Joe? It's going all right. I've been on longer than I was testing some of the Terra Zone stuff, or messing around with it, I guess would be a better description of what I was doing. But yeah, it was just kind of, the Terra Zones just kind of bore me, I'm gonna be honest. So I just jump back to single player again and farm some of this stuff. Brian says loot filter at minimum should split items into two groups: items and consumables, golden pots and arrows. Imagine if you double tap alt in the consumables and single tap for the items. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel that's, I feel like that's, I don't know, I just would be kind of annoyed by having to do that. Like, just get rid of them, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Just the way that the loot filters are on some of the other Diablo 2 mods, I don't still know why Blizzard can't do what these people in their, like, you know, one bedroom apartments, like these bros that are just like, oh, we're gonna make a mod, you know, like, why can't Blizzard do what they can do? I just don't get it. Is that decrepified? No, I'm rocking lower res, not decrep. New stream or just a new objective? I think I missed a comment there, Brian. My apologies. If there's a loot filter, loot bots take over. Loot bots? Loot bots. I mean, there's already bots and stuff. Like, I don't see how a loot filter would do anything to hurt or help the botting situation, because they already have those, like, already. So ooh, this is actually the first skiller in 42 runs from cows. This is probably, I probably ID'd like 50 grand charms, to be perfectly honest. That's probably more than that. And this is the first skiller I got, martial arts. And bots surely have loot filters. Well, yeah, they can. I don't even know exactly how, but they can, like, detect the words and what items it is and pick them up. And I'm not even sure how they work, but yeah, only bots get loot filters, not us. Right. Oh, you're wondering for the new stream, so you can, if you smash the like button. Well, it would just be white if you need to hit it again. But no, it's the same stream. I just changed the title. So yeah, anyone in here who hasn't done so already, great point while we're talking about, hit that like button for Sweet Phil, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Couple jewels, let's go. 4 belt. Love promoting the like button, says Brian. Yeah. We're promoting like button awareness around here. We'll have to do a fun run to promote hitting the like button for the algorithm. We're doing a 5K run walk for the community. Just to raise awareness for, what do you call it? Neglected like buttons. $19 enhanced damage. No, no, no. Dual res 20 strengthens life, but not enough. Those belts got to be primo to be able to keep it all. Even at that, I don't know if I've ever really used one over a caster belt or something. Obviously, it's going to be mainly for melee, I think, but... Oop, go over here. Ah! Here. Stop like button abuse, yeah. Don't neglect your like button. I can't like it any further. Yeah, Jeff. Yep. The dev team is one guy in his basement, right? According to Jeff, anyways. Allegedly. That's what you say. You just say anything you want to, and then you just say allegedly after, and it's fine. Only you can make sure like buttons get destroyed. Another drinky time. Gotta stay hydrated. Robert Z, what's up, what's up, what's up? Rocking some cows, did some Terror Zone, the new charm thing earlier a little bit. But had to come back to my beloved single player Diablo 2 Resurrected. Beloved. Tower Shield, legendary. Man, guy's invincible. You promised a high rune, not gonna hit the like button until you find one. Uh-oh. Working on it, bro. I'm working on it. Do you think ladder... Wait. Do you think ladder will have too much power creep with the charm thing? Boy, yeah, I don't really know for sure. With me being the anti-change guy too, it's so hard for me to like... From talking to other people, like, or seeing comments, I should say, not necessarily talking to people, but just seeing comments and the respondents to my polls and stuff from people who watch my videos, I think most people are never going to get one of these charms, honestly. Like, there's so many people that are like, I haven't even been able to get an Annie yet. I haven't even gotten a torch, you know, I can't find a Shaco, can't find these things anywhere. This game's ridiculous, you know, I can't find anything. And it's a lot of people. So, like, I would say a majority of people are, like, not happy about not being able to find the things that they need still in Diablo 2. So, yeah. A majority of people don't play as much as we do, so... Joe says, any big drops? Nothing yet today. Nothing yet today. I've probably only been doing cows for like a half hour now. I was testing some PTR stuff. Kind of playing around with that. The new charm and whatever. Alright, we'll go up here. Come over here. The coffee enthusiast says he likes them to be super rare. Yeah, I don't know, because it seems like they'd be super rare, right? But then also I feel like they make some new thing, they don't want nobody to use it, right? Like they don't want to make some new thing and it's like, cool, you made something that like 2% of the population playing the game gets to use. So exciting, you know, like... the main thing I'm surprised that we haven't heard of, and it doesn't look like they're gonna do any new rune words. That's one of the most shocking things to me personally. I can't believe the season 2 ladder, they're like, yeah, we want to keep introducing new rune words and stuff, and this season 2 and they're like, well, we can't do more, you know, they don't have no more rune words coming. Like, really? That's pretty wild. But 1 in 35,000 drops, says Jeff Saffron. These people need to save their gems and bases, run cows till it hurts. Cows in the best overall loot. All I hear is plain skillers are super common in nightmare cows. Yeah, I don't know. Cows, obviously you can find a lot of stuff, yeah, but I don't know, I guess a lot of people just don't follow the farming advice and stuff, or like that is in videos and stuff, I would guess. Cause yeah, if it's that hard up, you can make any sorceress and just go farm keys early on in ladder, and keys are worth so much early on because everybody wants to farm torches, so I don't know. New rune words would be awesome. Yeah, I thought they were gonna add like a couple more, 2, 3, something. So they tend to announce things right before patch release. There's still maybe rune words haven't announced. Yeah, well, what is it? 2 weeks? The ladder's gonna launch in 2 weeks, and I don't know. I guess they did do that last time too. They announced the ladder launch date, and we're like, whoa, I thought there was gonna be something, boom, boom, and then they announced the new rune words like after. They didn't even do a PTR for the new rune words or anything. Which is why I would see, that's what I'd be surprised at, because last time they didn't do a PTR for the new rune words, and then boom, they didn't work on launch. So I would be surprised if they did that same dumb mistake again to not put rune words in the PTR to make sure that they would work right. Who knows though, right? Who knows? BattleNet's always harder than single player? I don't know. I would pretty wholeheartedly disagree with that. It's wow. The playthrough for single player is definitely much harder than online, because online you can just you know, have your team carry you if you wanted to. You wouldn't even have to do nothing. You can just join games where they're already beating like the bosses and stuff and just jump ahead and then just sit off to the side in a C-Bale game or something and level up and level up and level up. So there is the players count and stuff like that, and you can trade. Yeah, that's what on like online, if you want to, I don't have a Griffin's because I haven't found one yet. I can just go farm keys for a few hours and get enough to get a Griffin's, you know what I mean? So yeah, luckily I found a D-Web. I haven't gotten a Griffin's yet here on single player. Still don't have Infinity, because if a Burr Rune doesn't drop, then it just doesn't drop, right? static maps. These static maps doesn't. I don't know. I mean, where does static maps really help you all that much? Like, because I know the shape of the cow level, do I farm faster? Or let's say you're going to the Countess to get keys. Like, I mean, you just have to turn left every time. You know, like I guess if you want to have no knowledge of the game, like technically having the map revealed is easier, but the only one that makes it easier is obviously farming, what do you call it? The second key in Act 2, from the Summoner. Because obviously nobody really knows how to read that yet. But, oh yeah, Neolithic, super easy, you know, kind of to read, so. Static map's good for LK. Well, yeah, that is one thing, yeah, but it still takes a long bleeping time. Like I had said, my Enigma, you know, LK runs until it's done video. It took me like 50 or 60 hours of running LK to make Enigma. So, like, everyone acts like it's that easy. You know what I mean? It's not that easy. And that wasn't to find just like the burr runes. I took every rune, every ohm, every low, every vex I found, every ist, cubed them all up to make Enigma. So yeah. So the people that, oh well, you can just run LK and make well, have you done it before? Because you can get lucky, but usually you don't get super lucky. And when I told people how many runs it took, some people, and this was back when only the most hardcore people, you know, Diablo 2 players were playing, you know, this is a couple of years ago before D2R came out. They were like, oh, it only took you 2,400 runs? Wow, that's pretty fast. You got pretty lucky. It's like, that was like 40, 50, 60 hours. That was, you know, that was like 50, 60 hours. They're like, yeah, you know, that's not too bad. Like, okay. Okay. Joe says 100 hours, he got a Sir and a low, yeah. Right. Daryl says he can only get Cham runes. Right, right. There's the problem. I keep finding these Zods and Chams and I can't find the burr I want, right? The struggle's real. The struggle is real. Yeah, Entity up here says, yeah, even with the LK, even with the map, you got to do thousands and thousands and thousands of runs. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, because the last time I ran LK, I did 1,000 runs. I didn't get a single high rune. I got a few ists. I think I got a few ists and a few mauls and not a single high rune. No vex, no ohm, no sir, no burr. In 1,000 runs. So yeah. Yeah, Cody found his pits players 1 difficulty. How you got your first Enigma? Ooh, ooh. Mesh boots. The LK farming video makes me laugh when they finally tell you how many runs it took to find runes. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, Nathan says it's so easy to farm for these 4 chests 15,000 times. Yeah. Yeah, it's awfully fun too. Awfully fun. I don't know, maybe I could rock it again here, huh? Rock it again here and see if I can... What do I don't want to go look. Whatever, we'll go look. What do I got for runes, huh? I think I need a burr. I think I still need a burr rune. I don't think I have any sir runes left over. Where's my rock at? My rock guy. Rocks. Oh yeah, Travis, the charm, the way it's set up, and I'm guessing it's the only way they can get it to apply, like, so that the charm doesn't apply to other people in your party. They just set it so it only applies to your character. I'm kind of speculating with this part. And when they do that, though, I think it doesn't apply to your mercenary. It doesn't apply to it doesn't apply to your summons, like a summon necro. It doesn't, the breaking physical immunes doesn't work for that or anything like that. It doesn't apply to your traps. It does, the fire breaking doesn't apply to Hydra. It doesn't work to none of that stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Oh, whoopsie. Let's see, where are we at here? Where are we at? Boy. There we go. That's better. I had everything messed up. Now let's look at, what do we got here? Cham. Let's grab my other Cham, huh? Cham. Got a few Vexes, a Zod. Yeah, I got a Burr. I got a couple Vexes, a bunch of Gulls, a bunch of Ist, Mauls. Maybe I need to cube these up. What is it? What does 2 Vexes go up to? An ohm, right? 2 Vexes to an ohm. So I could go. Actually, I could get up to a low rune and make a fortitude, huh? So I could go Vex. There's an ohm. Here's Vex and Vex. So those 2 Vexes go to an ohm, and then cube those 2 ohms to get a low, and then I could make a fortitude. Right? What do you guys think of that? You think that's a good idea? But no, I can't get. I got 1 Burr rune. I need another one. Man. If only I could find a Burr rune. That'd be so nasty. Go infinity. Well, that wouldn't affect my infinityness. I was trying to think of some funny way to say that. That wouldn't affect my ability to get to infinity. It'd be completely irrelevant to it, but I couldn't make another, like, Hoto. My Hoto rolled 38 or 39, so I would say I don't even need to bother making another one. What other rune would I want to make with Vex? Or I could make another CTA and hopefully have it roll better with an ohm. But I feel like maybe getting my first fortitude for my mercenary would be better. Fort, if you don't have one. Yeah, I don't have a fortitude yet. That is quite a few runes to do, though, you know what I mean? I can keep it under consideration, because I don't really need it for sure, but... What character am I planning to use it on? I mean, Fort is good for Barbarian. What I'd probably do is put it in a regular base, a non-ethereal one, so I could use it on a Barbarian. But then also, I could throw it on an Act 2 Mercenary for the need to be, you know what I mean? Even though technically you get more defense, blah, 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 ethereal, blah, 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 blah. I feel like having the multi-purpose use is more important than getting an extra 150 defense on your Merc, right? Yeah, what Blade Zero says right here. Make Fort a non-eth in case you ever want to throw it on a Boazon. It makes no difference for the Merc survivability. Yeah. Pretty much what I was thinking, right? I'm gonna switch my playlist real quick here. What time we got? 3:14. Ah! Time's flying. Got a little bit longer here. We're hitting the metalcore playlist. We just heard the song, didn't we? On the other playlist. There'll be some repeats, but is what it is, huh? Definitely non-eth first. Yeah, for sure. That's the right button. They need to fix that. Sounds like Sin's getting the shaft. Earlier we were talking about how that new charm doesn't affect the traps for assassins. So yeah, if you thought you were gonna get that fire trap assassin breaking immunities, no. The only thing getting helped with the main things that are getting helped from this charm is like the stuff that's already mega powerful. Like the only thing limiting a cold sorceress before was like the cold immunes. Not anymore. You know, it's just crazy. They're like, hey, all the most powerful builds, let's make them more powerful. Except I will admit that they're not doing anything to make the Hammerden more powerful. So. Cold Sword gonna be meta, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, it kind of already is super crazy powerful, so. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, I guess. You'll be able to kill the second Veil Wave faster now? Yeah, that's one thing. Death rune. %5 damage isn't gonna do anything. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm not sure what that comment was referring to for sure, but San says Poison Necro's new favorite character. Now, I will admit, Poison Necro, you pretty much, for it to work, like, almost at all, you pretty much have to have a D-Web. I'm just gonna throw it out there, but it's alright. Really, to be honest, Summon Necro, I prefer Summon Necro, to be perfectly honest. Just, like, so easy, the safety of it and everything. And it's probably just about as fast, to be honest. It's probably just as fast, if not faster. And you can just do it with like budget gear, like dual spirit. You're rocking and rolling, no problem. I'm calling Burr. Nice, yeah. About the Hammerdens, like magic down to 95. Whoop-de-doo, your hammers won't do anything to speak of. Yeah, that's... I must have missed maybe that a part of that conversation, but yeah, the charm for Hammerdens isn't going to help out that much, because there isn't any, like, minus enemy fire, or minus enemy magic resistance. Like, that's not really a thing, right? So... unless I'm forgetting about something, which is possible. It's happened once or twice, but... yeah. It's not like how, like, Cold Mastery gives you a bazillion minus to cold res, so when you do break the immunities with the charm, it instantly drops it to, like, minus 200 if you have it maxed out. Like, boom. You broke their immunity with the charm, they instantly have minus 200 cold res. Like, that's crazy. Or not, it's wild. I don't know. Whatever word you wanted to use to describe it, I guess. I'm gonna go with crazy. You expect some change to Cold Mastery? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Shy Guy says the cold with the Cold Mastery with the charm unbalanced for sure. Yeah, I think a little bit, but I don't know what they're gonna do, you know, like. Fred says he wishes they would program the mercenary to pick up and use potions when he needed to. I mean, be kind of cool. I mean, that's quite a... I don't know. I know it'll never happen, so I guess... but that's pretty a wild idea, I guess I'll say. Well, let's not forget, outside of Cold Mastery, you still need a lot of gear to make those charms viable. 95 res is still a lot to fight against. Yeah, it's gonna be the thing, like, I've seen a lot of people, I think there's a little misconception that, like, oh, break immunity, that means you'll just wreck everything. And yeah, you are right, but the thing is like, Infinity before, Infinity will be even more crazy now, actually. Like, Infinity is more powerful now than it was before, because Infinity doesn't have to break immunities anymore. Even for the lightning, even before, the Infinity would break the lightning immunity, but it only worked at 1/3 efficiency above 100 to break it. That's what I was explaining this earlier too, but it's so instead of the people that you're breaking their lightning immune, instead of their like lightning res being in the 80s or 90s or whatever it is, it's going to go down to 95, and then conviction's going to take 100 off of it, or whatever the level 12 conviction, whatever the conviction on Infinity takes off. So even the lightning builds are going to be more powerful now than they were before. So wait, did I grab the leg? What's going on here? Did I not grab the leg? I did not. Too hard for me to think about two things at once. Yeah, Hambone late now on the lightning. Yeah, so like those endgame like Nova builds where they're in like players 8 cows and they're like zoom 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 and everything drops dead. Zoom zoom zoom. Well, not even the cows. Really, the lightning's not going to change a crazy ton yet, because it's only going to change a lot for the ones that break a lot of immunities. So lightning will be better, but it's not going to be too much crazier. It'll be a little bit better. When school pickup? I have to get off here. It's around 4. She has a real late start time. My daughter does, so. She actually starts at 9:20, which is, yeah, 9:20 to 4:10. That's why I don't know if you know, maybe some of you have heard it or whatever, but I go to the gym before she goes to school. I wake her up early and take her to the gym with me, and to the daycare at the gym. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's actually, to be honest, it's kind of working out good for me, because I don't know that I'd be getting up. I like getting up early and having the whole day like that. Uh-oh, superior. 4 sockets. Ah! And it's only durability, so who cares? Grab the leg, Phil. Someone said grab the leg. Yeah, I forgot about. Sweep the leg, Phil. Mana after kill tech takes damage. It'd be fun to clap Ubers with a Blizzard Sorceress. Yeah. That's the thing I was mentioning too. I don't know if you were in here, Jeff. Because when you're running Ubers, there's those one monsters that are immune to everything. It totally like messes with everything. But now, if you have one of these, you know, if you have a Blizzard Sorceress, you go in there and you can just drop everything instantly. You know, none of those monsters are going to be immune to cold anymore, and you're going to be doing like 70 trillion damage if you have. And you won't even need Infinity. You just need to get one of those cold charms with your Blizzard Sorceress and go in there and just clap. Just pow, 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 pow. You know? I think, anyways. We'll have to see with a little bit of play or whatever, but that's the way I see it, you know? Isn't that the main thing that's holding Blizzard back in running Ubers, is those monsters that are all immune to cold, right? Another one of these guys. Give me a 50. 48. There's a good pair, though. Not quite 50. I did get a 48 earlier, so, but yeah. Endgame is easy as it is. You're geared and OP. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Like endgame, once you have all the crazy gear, it's already so easy. Like kind of like this. Like I don't even have Infinity yet. You know, and Infinity would help out the corpse explosion damage. But yeah, look how this. I mean, this player's 3 cows. I could rock player's 7, but it was just like slower. A lot slower. I don't know. I just think they tried to fix a problem that wasn't a problem, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it was a problem that you had to choose where, like, you had to choose when you picked your build, you had to choose where you were thinking later game you were going to farm with your particular build that you were going to do, you know what I mean? I don't know. You had to make choices about what you were doing. Not just like, it doesn't matter what you do and you'll be fine, so... But, I don't know. That's not the way that games are made nowadays, I guess, so... All the fire immunes make Fire Sorceress a hassle? Well, yeah. That's kind of the point. Because it's kind of like... I don't know. You're never going to have every build be like, oh, this build's 50%, you know, every build's exactly equal with power. It's like, you see the guy with the Hammerden, and like, oh, that didn't take any skill, you're a Hammerden, or you're a Blizzard Sorceress. That's, everyone does that because it's the easiest. And then you have some person that starts ladder with like the, you know, a Fury Druid, and they get everything that they need and level up, and it's like an accomplishment. Like, I started with a Frenzy Barb, and I got everything I needed, even though it's one of the, like, it's not as powerful and as fast as Blizzard, you know what I mean? Like, it's an accomplishment. Like, I started this ladder with this character, and then, see, you can do it. Like, I proved it. I started, when Diablo 2 Resurrected launched, I started with a Fireball Sorceress, and it was just wrecking. And that was before they even made Stony Tombs as an 85 area. So there was no 85 area for farming. And that's what I started Diablo 2 Resurrected with when the game launched. Like, yeah, Jeff, exactly. Why get good when you can just make a new item and get a new charm that does everything for you? I already got a regular ethereal man catcher. I don't need another one, I don't think. I think I do anyways. Oh, maybe no, you know what? Maybe I cubed it. I don't remember now. Love that about D2R. You can completely mess your character up and up however you want. Well, at least it's not as bad as at least back in the day, man. I remember being like, wow, there's no respecs. Like, you can't change your character. You have to create a new character if you put a skill point in the wrong spot. Great. Greater talents, good budget option for that. Assassin, completely full. Mercenaries probably dying. Good old Bartux. I just like seeing the claws on the assassin too. That's always cool. Mm. 330. Pivot. I don't think being pigeonholed to one or two zones because of your build you're playing is good at all. What if you want to play your favorite build but not be stuck in the pits forever? I mean, you're just yeah, I mean, Alex, you're kind of just saying, like, what if you, like, don't like Diablo 2 and you want to play a different game? Like, I don't know. It's part of, like, the challenge or whatever you call it of Diablo 2. You know what I mean? That's the way I view it. It's my opinion. My opinion. I'm just, you know, trying to get you. I'm not calling anyone an idiot or nothing like that. I want to make sure. Sometimes if I word things, they can come off wrong. So I apologize if that came off wrong. Now that I kind of... But, like, that's just what Diablo 2 is. It's a game that's supposed to be difficult. There's some things that are easier than others. You know, it's just like if you play Call of Duty. Not all the guns are the same power. You know, there's always going to be a Galil. There's always going to be a FAMAS. There's always going to be, you know, one of those guns that's better than everything else. But then you're that person that, you know, you look at their stats and it's like, what? Your highest killed gun is the Enfield? You know, it's not even a good gun. And you look at it, it's like, whoa! You know what I mean? Love that 330. Yeah, that's what. This is gonna have to be the final run for me because I'm gonna have to go get my daughter from school. 330. So, of course, it takes me like 30 minutes to do a run because I'm so slow. There's always gonna be that guy that plays the odd job or judo chopping everyone. Yeah, I mean, the way I view it, like when you first play, or, you know, you're doing the best builds, the easiest builds, then you play for a few, like, longer, a few more resets, and you're like, well, I want to try something different. Where is this build? Where is it good at, you know? That's just my view, you know? Spirit in for next ladder. Let's go! Spirit in. No, what I kind of... Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Let's see. I always want to do a frenzy dagger barb. You know what I mean? Stabbing like this. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Never mind. Not saying anything. But yeah, you got the daggers up like this, and you're stabbing away. Hey, don't say a word. Don't say a word. Just realized how that could have been viewed. If good times. Don't clip that. Do not do it. Frenzy Barb dual Stormlash. Get the static procs on there. Right? Does Stormlash do enough damage to really be able to rock that way? I've never heard of a dual Stormlash build. Do you know if Energy Shield protects durability loss on ethereal items? I wouldn't imagine so. I don't know. That never crossed my mind that it would do that, so I'm not sure. Because I think you still get hit, but the damage just doesn't go towards your life. You're still getting hit, so I would imagine it does not. But that thought never crossed my mind that it would, personally. So we filled... Oh, I already read that one. Watch the Silicon Valley Middle Out episode for a clue. I must have missed... Oh, the imagery. Oh, I see what you're saying. The never mind, we're not going to talk about that. Anyways. Me babbling on here because I'm realizing what you guys are talking about. Being stuck in the same zone isn't difficult, it's just limiting. I mean, it's difficult to get your full character going. I mean, what characters are really stuck all in the exact same zone? Like, 'cause that's the thing, when I did my Fire Sorceress, obviously they didn't even have Stony Tombs and stuff. I was running the Countess. I was running Ghost Packs in the Arcane Sanctuary, Andarl, Mephisto. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how. Just because you can't run the Chaos Sanctuary doesn't mean you're limited. I mean, Maybe there's just different ideas of limited. Pulled the Sur rune from the ghost packs down to the Countess. I remember that. Chapow! That was an 18 lifer. We'll hang out of that. Having static and all the NATOs on the Stormlash. Alright, yeah, I forgot about the NATOs. I guess I didn't remember that, huh? Try being freezing arrow Amazon and go with the Viper Temple. Viper Temple. Don't know about that. Viper Temple, I don't know if I ever really rocked down there. Not really. Boy, I got a video kind of in the works too that freezing arrow kind of works good. I don't know if you guys have seen before. I'll give you a little spoiler, sneak peek or whatever. That whole like, is it garbage or godly with the sets thing. I did the full Mavinas video of it. Spoiler alert, cold arrow is definitely the best. With full Mavina set. Whoa! Look at that. I was like, there's some cows over there. I'll just telly stomp them. Boom! Oops. Oh, the battle order ran out and I completely was not paying attention. Even for quest it was hard. Yeah, I don't know. The Viper Temple, I feel like I wouldn't never even kill anything in there. I just get a telly staff, and the places where you don't want to go, maggot layer, you just telly staff through it. Yeah, I don't know. Different play styles, I suppose. Summon Necro destroys everything, says Deck Dared. That is accurate for sure. 1000% chance Phil's becoming a millionaire this weekend. Why would you say that, Snowpro? Stuff's all full. I gotta take care of this. Gross. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take off here because I gotta go pick my daughter up from school here pretty soon. So that's officially the end. Thank you so much for the super chats. Wicked Plumber donated a bunch of memberships again. Blizz Biggie sent a couple of donations. And apparently he might have figured out my issue with the notification. Hopefully that is accurate. Hopefully I can get it figured out and it works. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Y'all are slayers. You're beasts. Ooh-ah. Peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh, ooh, ah, ha, ha. Detroit basket.